Hello everybody. Just yesterday I was listening to the blues and feeling inspired, so I posted a short video about a very basic kind of blues shuffle, blues concept, something like that. And I've been overwhelmed even just in the last 24 hours with the feedback, a lot of really kind comments and people. Some of you were waiting for a blues lesson, some of you hadn't imagined you'd ever play a bit of blues guitar, but connected with the things that I showed you yesterday, which I think is cool because I find it really, I totally love blues, despite my interest in technical guitar, interest in, I love heavy metal music, I love flamenco, classical music, more complex stuff, more technical stuff, but I absolutely love blues, always come back to blues. So I'm so glad that a lot of you guys watching connected with that lesson and were at home yesterday playing some blues. So lesson part 2 is a no-brainer. Just to recap, yesterday what I had you doing was using your thumb with a palm muted low E string as a kind of rhythm, basically. So you should be up to that if you're already at this lesson. Well, the first thing we're going to do, just to make it easy, we're going to jump from the low E string to the low A string. That's the first change of the blues. The E is the first chord in this case. The A is the 4 chord. So we're going to jump to the A string, palm muting. Still improvising the licks like we were yesterday, using the E blues scale. And then you can jump back to the E string. One thing that's worth mentioning here at this point, and forgive me if you get lost, but as I've said before in my lessons, if you start to get lost, that's just kind of the level that you're at the moment, so you should just go and practice the bit that you did understand. And just be aware that there's more, there's always more, isn't there, for all of us to learn. In the blues, basically, say we're playing an E, which we are in this case, the 3 chords that you're going to be using are E, A, and B. It's possible to just play the E blues scale over the whole thing, which is very common. It's probably less common, but I probably do it more because I've been lucky enough to play guitar for enough years that I can navigate. Where on the E chord, I would play the E blues. On the A chord, I would often switch to the A blues, back to the E, back to the E blues, and then the turnaround is B, A, E, B. So we might not do a turnaround right now, but say just the 2 levels of what you can learn here. So when we're on the E, you know how to do the E blues, because I taught you that in the last lesson. Now that we're jumping to the A, you can still do E blues. If you want to make it a bit more complex, you use the A blues. So I might, as I love to do, just give you a simplified version of it, and you can expand later. On the A string, we're just going to go 8-5 and 8-5 on the B string. They're the notes. Back to E. I'll go to A again. You can use the 3rd. And turnaround, B. You can do B major, B5, B7, A, E, B. That'll take you back to the start. Cool. So I just want to emphasize that the priority here, the focus, is not on moving our fingers fast, playing flashy licks, anything like that. The focus is on rhythm, groove. So we said in the last lesson, we're tapping the foot. We're trying to get a real groove going just with an acoustic guitar sitting here in the room. And a couple of notes should be enough to make a cool vibe. So really enjoy your playing, really feel that groove, feel that rhythm, feel it pulsing through your body. Remember, when you're playing the blues, you've got a lot of time. The blues is the primal music. It comes from the source, so the most simple blues riffs can be played for a very long time, and they, to me, never get boring, and to many other people, they don't get boring, they don't get repetitive, they somehow become hypnotic and interesting, and in that simplicity, you can just keep finding rhythmic variations, melodic variations, and you can really get in the flow, really get in the zone so easily playing this stuff. So that's just a slight embellishment on what we talked about yesterday or in the previous video. Good luck. Thank you for watching. Thank you for playing the blues. I'm in Italy, so I'm going to go for a bit of a cycle, have a look around the town, and we've got some performing tonight. I hope you guys are well. Thank you very much.